do you know these
So
lights?
bright.
These lights are very unforgiving for faces.
They really are. I bet
I
you
can
my
see
double chin
every-
is just rolling into my chest generally. Well, I mean, it normally does that anyway, to
It's
be honest.
not even
so,
that. It's just like I can see every last detail of your face, and I'm sure you can see the same with mine as well.
It's not a good detail. It's not. You're now making me very self-conscious of this whole
It's
scenario.
not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I mean, you're married for a reason. You know.
I am. Yeah, I can let myself go now. This is life.
I mean,
You've been married since
go
you-
even further.
You've been married since you were about 18, weren't you?
Oh no.
Was it 18? When did you get married?
Saw again.
Was
2015.
2015.
I've been married nearly 9 years.
Damn. How are you finding that?
Anyway, let's talk about today.
I was going to ask, does it get better? I'm still in the honeymoon period, I suppose. My wife still forgives me for certain things, but mostly not.
Put it this way, I've never felt like I have to I've never felt restricted to what I can do.
That's good.
Like I've never had to turn down a cruise because
Yeah.
my wife's been like, no,
It's
you
handy
can't.
in this job to understand, but there is always a kind of a sense of, you know, like my wife knew me always as a musician, and that was the only job, so she signed up to that.
The other thing is I've been doing cruising on and off since like maybe less than a year into our relationship. So
Yeah.
I kind of think that's how our marriage functions the best.
Yeah.
When I go away every now
It's
and
quite
then.
nice to have alone time, and
It is.
I'm a bit of a gamer, so I do like my computer games. So if she decides to go out for the day, it's like, oh, I've got a TV that's just all mine.
Yeah.
And I can do what I want with it. So we're here at Powerhouse Studios
In
today.
Addleston, is that where it is?
Addleston or I think it's Byfleet.
Not far from Staines.
Yeah, close to Staines. As we mentioned in the last podcast, this was the halfway point between us. And it's got some bleeding issues with the sound. I don't know if you can
Little
hear the band next door.
It's not even next door. They're about
10 doors down.
10 doors
But
down,
they
but we
feel
can hear
like they're
them.
next door.
It sounds like the door is open.
Yeah, it really does. But yeah, so today we've been doing a few shorts.
Maybe I won't tag Powerhouse Studios in this.
Yeah,
in
no,
this video.
Don't tag them.
Because we just basically
I'll edit them out. Don't worry, they won't. No, they've been very polite and very kind. But as I say, the soundproofing in
Well
the
saved.
rooms are a bit probably not suitable for what we wanted to do today, which was record. And so we do apologise if you can hear any background noise or anything like that. But we were recording today. What were we recording today, Charlie?
Well, we felt like we just needed to record some sections of some songs that you might enjoy and like, and with the idea of just making our socials a bit more, well, putting them on social media, getting us heard by you guys, kind of give you an idea of little things that we can do, and this is just scratching the surface, really.
I think with the socials, I've always been on social media, and I've never actually looked at the analytics behind it. So when you put on a track which is longer than 2 or 3 minutes long, especially on Instagram, you can see how long that track's been played for. So one of the tracks that we put on was, I think it got 700 views on TikTok. But the analytics say that there was only 17 minutes of play, which means that
if a video is,
they didn't listen to the track.
If a video
the
is
whole
longer
thing.
than 40 seconds, people, or even less, people just, people scroll. That's what people do on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah,
people
of
just
course.
scroll. People don't actually. I do it.
But we, when we did our 2 cover videos for the Christmas songs, we probably didn't have that in mind of doing the social media and the shorts.
Oh, that wasn't.
And
Yeah,
those
that wasn't in
types of
mind. So
things.
that
But
was
now
just,
we're on top of it, guys. We're on top of it. Don't worry. You won't have to bear with us for 4 minutes through our musical ramblings. It will just be we're going to do lots of little short ones, and then every now and then put in a full size video, ideally, and then do the podcast on top. We try and get a podcast probably once a week.
And like I said, this is just scratching the surface. We've written a show, and we just need to perform it, and we need to rehearse it and perform it. But this was just it's a way of getting us together and playing.
Yeah.
Because during these slightly quieter times of the winter, it's just a good way of keeping our fingers going.
And it's good to keep the momentum going.
Momentum as well.
Because we have got our own things. We've got several things going on apart from this. So it's quite easy for us to do other work and get kind of bogged down with, well, the last thing I want to do is be driving down the motorway to a recording studio when I've got 6 gigs this week, or, et cetera, et cetera. So it's important for us to do this as well, just to, see each other. And, every time we see each other, we bond a bit more musically and understand each other a little bit more. But I mean, we have played with each other for quite some time, so I think we're kind of over that stage. But the momentum,
we're over it.
Yeah,
we're over it, mate.
The momentum is the important thing to keep, because there's quite a lot of work that goes into even just being here and doing the shorts that we did today, and even something as simple as this, podcast little short segment. There's a lot of work behind it, and if you don't have the momentum of like it's going somewhere, then it's easy to kind of like, let's leave it.
It's very easy to feel like it's not going somewhere.
Yeah, of course.
And the reality is, stuff like this takes a long time.
Yeah, I mean, you look at our socials.
Especially when it's live, when you want to perform live to audiences. If your primary aim is to just hit the corporate market, then that's actually in a way a lot easier.
Well, yeah, that's what we do.
Because there's like 1,000 agents out there who will just snap up promo and go, right,
yeah,
are you free this day? But I guess we're sort of,
and you don't put that much effort into that, do you?
Direction. I guess I suppose most of it is the money you spend on the promo.
You don't need to publicise it. You don't need to market it. You have your promo reel and you send it off to agents. And there's a lot of agents who have a lot of work, so they need a lot of the same type of thing. Yeah. So they're like, yep, they'll do, perfect.
But for a stage show, it's a little bit different, isn't it?
It is. But I think we're getting there. I think even like, so we this is the first week we've been on social media, and we've had like about 2,000 or 3,000 views across all platforms. So considering last week we had no views, that's great. And if you add that up between 52 weeks in a year, I'm not great at maths. Let's not.
Well, we discussed this in the last podcast.
We did, but it's not Pythagoras' theory.
It's not, but it's also just maths in general, isn't it?
Maths in general. I was going to attempt to do 52 times. What was the other number? 30. Oh, 3,000. Oh, I should be able to do that.
Oh, I see.
156.
By all means do. I'm not going to try.
156,000 views by the end would be amazing. But
we want that bronze plaque.
Yeah, for sure. But it's only going to be a short one today, as I say, because we're going to be kicked out of this studio pretty soon because we've used most of our time up here. But I just wanted to check in with you.
And I guess as over the coming weeks, as we upload these little shorts, if there is one you particularly enjoy the most, let us know, and then we will take the one that you like the most and make a full video of it to put on YouTube.
Indeed. We're going to kind of filter them out, not slowly, but just not going to throw them all in at once.
We're just going to tickle you.
I like that. We're going to tickle you with them.
We're going to tickle you.
Anyway, that's from us today. So lovely to see you. And if you've got any comments, and remember to like, subscribe, and share, because it's really important that we kind of start flooding everyone with
keep supporting
with
us, keep us growing, keep us happy,
keep the momentum. That's the word
keep
of the
momentum. Day. That's the thumbnail of the podcast. That's the title.
That is the
momentum.
Yeah.
Boom. All right, guys. Peace out.
God bless.
Once you get started, you can't sit down.